Evolution of Dodo. Alice in Wonderland, 1951. In the Disney movie, the dodo plays a much greater role in the story than in the book. He is merged with the character of Pat the gardener, which leads to him sometimes being nicknamed Pat the Dodo, but this name is never mentioned in the movie. The dodo is voiced by Bill Thompson and animated by Milt Kahl. Dodo is first seen as Alice is floating on the sea in a bottle. Dodo is seen singing, but when Alice asks him for help, he does not notice her. On shore, Dodo is seen on a rock, organizing a caucus race. This race involves running around until one gets dry, but the attempts are hampered by incoming waves. Dodo is later summoned by the White Rabbit, when the rabbit believes a monster, actually Alice, having magically grown to a giant size, is inside his home. Dodo brings Bill the lizard and attempts to get him to go down the chimney. Bill refuses at first, but Dodo is able to convince him otherwise. However, the soot causes Alice to sneeze, sending Bill high up into the sky. Dodo then decides to burn the house down, much to the chagrin of the White Rabbit. He begins gathering wood, such as the furniture, for this purpose. However, Alice is soon able to return to a smaller size and exit the house. The White Rabbit soon leaves, while Dodo asks for matches, not realizing that the situation has been resolved. He then asks Alice for a match, but when she doesn't have any, Dodo complains about the lack of cooperation and uses his pipe to light the fire. The dodo later appears briefly at the end of the movie, conducting another caucus race while Alice is being chased by the Queen of Hearts and her card soldiers. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, 1972. In the British musical movie, Dodo appears played by William Ellis. Alice in Wonderland, 1985. Dodo appears played by Shelley Winters. When Alice takes diving in her pool of tears, she meets the Lory bird, the dodo bird and the mouse, who tells her why he hates dogs and cats. House of Mouse, 2001. Dodo makes a cameo appearance in this show during the opening theme, alongside Bill the lizard. Alice in Wonderland, 2010. In Tim Burton's adaptation, the dodo's appearance retains the subtle apparent nature from John Tenniel's illustration. He bears a down of brilliant blue and wears a navy blue waistcoat and white spats, along with glasses and a cane. He is one of Alice's good-willed advisors, taking first note of her abilities as the true Alice. He is also one of the oldest inhabitants. His name is Ulium, and he is portrayed by Michael Gough. He goes with the White Rabbit, Tweedledum and Tweedledee, and Dormouse to take Alice to Caterpillar to decide whether Alice is the real one. He is later captured by the Red Queen's forces. When Alice came to the Red Queen's castle, he was seen at the Red Queen's castle yard as a caddy for the Queen's croquet game. After the Red Queen orders the release of the Jubjub bird to kill all her subjects from rebelling, he is then seen briefly running from it when the Tweedles went to hide from it and escaped, but was snatched by the Jubjub and was never seen again throughout the movie. Alice's Wonderland Bakery, 2022. Captain Dodo appears voiced by Rich Summer. In the first segment of the 9th episode, Dodo Dilemma, when Dodo Daughters, Jojo, comes down with the upside dodo downsies, Alice finds a recipe to help her feel better.